You're leaving the door open for them to help you. When you speak like someone who can learn, you become someone who does learn. You said, tell me, in what century did you buy this dress? That wasn't it. Just said, oh, this looks lovely on you.
Number 7.
Guess what? Have you ever invited someone to dinner and they walk in, or they're there with others, not many, and they look at it and they say, oh my God, there's so much food. You prepared too much food. Why do not apologize to people when they say that? When a guest says there is too much food, do not apologize for your generosity. The person that says to you, oh my God, there's so much there, you cook too much, you prepared too much, this is too much, all of it is too much. Do not apologize because you're a generous person. Say, you know what? You deserve to enjoy a wonderful meal with various choices. So giving is not something to feel guilty about. But when you give freely, without hesitation, it reflects abundance, that you have a lot. So you're giving a lot. You're giving it freely. You're saying, it just shows that you have an abundance. Not just in what you have, but in what you think. Because you prepare it, you have, but you were thinking, you know, when they come, I want them to have choices in this. That mindset changes everything in your life. The minute you start looking at your generosity as something that is wonderful to share with others, the abundance you have, you're sharing, your meal is prepared. I always say to my friends, give to others what you would like to have yourself. Do not give somebody something that is less than you would give to yourself. And if you have that attitude, you're going to be generous and you're going to make it the best you can. And if somebody says, oh, you prepared too much, you know what? It is my pleasure and you deserve to have this. I wanted you to really feel special. When we had our Living Easy Ladies group, there were 12 of us. 4 have passed, so we kind of not do it anymore. You invited the other 11 ladies to your home. The best china, the best napkins, actual cutlery, crystal china, all of your best. So it was, you gave them the best. You prepared a scrumptious meal. You got nice wines, and then you invite a guest. It could be a doctor, could be a lawyer, could be a priest, could be a yoga person, a shaman, and a photographer, ones who took all our pictures, because it was special. It was great. And what was unique, none of the other 11 ladies had to lift one finger. Nobody helped. It was your responsibility to give them the best that you had to offer. And let me tell you, it was really amazing to see how 12 women, once a month, once a year, did that, and how it was so lovely. No competition. I remember once one lady said she's going to teach us how to bake bread. That was part of her stuff, and we were going to make these buns for dinner, and somebody said, who was in the group, said, you're not going, are you? I said, why not? Well, you know how to bake bread. I said, no, I'm going. She's preparing a special thing for us, and maybe she's going to teach me something that I didn't know. So that's what I mean. You have to make sure when you're a guest, realize that this was prepared for you and you are deserving of the best. And that sometimes stems from childhood, where they told you, you know, you just eat what you get to do that. No. Accept what is put in front of you. Realize the hostess has come to give you the best. Enjoy it. And with that mindset, you too will learn to do the same.
I love that.
You love that?
Know, yes, because I cook a lot. I like
You
invite
do cook
people.
a lot.
I like invite some of friends over, and then like table full of food, right?
Yeah.
Well, so my friends show up. I'm very happy that when they say, "Wow, that's for us."
Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
other than just like, oh my gosh, it's just too much.
Yeah, what a spread.
She
Why
knows
did you have to do
yeah,
that?
not gonna be invited.
No, don't bring them back.
Thank you. Okay. Number 8.
Oh, words. Our words. I always say our words are the prophecies of our life. Every time we speak, we prophesize our future. So, with that in mind, always be mindful of how you speak, because words are never neutral. Roads do not stop in the middle. They're either on yang or yin. They either build your presence or slowly weaken you. Words can lift up and words can crush. Speak less but with more purpose, not reacting, not rushing, not choosing carefully only, but just choose carefully, because careless words come from the careless mind. Always be mindful of how you speak, because words are never neutral. They either build your presence or they slowly weaken it. Speak less with more purpose, not reacting, not rushing, just choosing carefully, because careless words come from a careless mind. The person that just spews out nasty comments or silliness that doesn't help anybody, destroys somebody, is always putting another person down. And sometimes the sad thing about is that we use our words to make us feel less than. We criticize ourselves as soon as we wake up in the morning. Look at my crazy wrinkle, my flying hair, my sleep hair, my this, my no. No. What about just good morning? I've been waiting for you. To yourself in the mirror, where have you been? You know, our words are powerful, and that is not a cliche. That's a fact. And they're never neutral. They either build or they destroy.
That's a lot of, we have to learn. We have to start now. When we go washroom, we look at the mirror, we can say, instead of saying, oh my gosh, my wrinkle, my gray, you know, all those things, instead of just like, hello, gorgeous.
Yeah, hello, gorgeous.
That's how we start practicing.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello, sweetie. Oh, wow. Amazing. 9. Oh, number 9.
Okay. When you make a mistake, we all make mistakes. When you make a mistake, do not hide behind excuses. Do not hide behind excuses. When you make a mistake, don't hide behind excuses. It is easy to project your image by saying, protect. When you make a mistake, don't hide behind excuses. It is easy to protect your image by saying, this was not my fault. A mistake is a mistake. We are not asking whose fault it is. It's a mistake. So don't say it wasn't your fault. Just say, instead say, that's one on me. I will fix it. What does that show? Honesty and strength in not losing respect, in owning a mistake. You gain it. There is strength in not losing respect. In owning a mistake, you gain that thing. People trust those who are honest with themselves. If you're honest and you say, yeah, I really messed up, it's on me, I'm going to fix it. Leave it, I'm going to get this going, put it right. Rather than have 120 excuses why this happens and hiding behind the excuses. Well, I was tired. Well, I was this. Well, you know, well, and well is really realistically a hole with water in it. So just leave that alone. Just own up and say, that one is on me. I will fix it. That's all you need to say.
I think that's really cool. I don't think it's cool that starting to make excuses.
No, the excuses doesn't help.
Yeah, we'd rather live cool.
Yeah, just, hey,
Yep.
I messed up. I'm going to fix it. It's all me.
I love that. Thank you.
When someone disagrees with you, don't react defensively. You do not have to defend yourself. The thing is, Your ego would like to respond immediately, to prove, to argue, to win, but instead pause and say, you know what? That's a fair point. What you just said is a fair point. Let me think about it. That gives you an opportunity to walk away and to come back and have a conversation that's not in a heated time. This shows control. You didn't choose to argue, to win, to prove a point, but instead you said, you have a point, you have a fair point, so let me think about it. This shows control, self-confidence, and it does not defend itself at every moment. It listens, it reflects, and chooses to respond. When you say that, that's a fair point. Let me think about it. This shows you control. You have control. You have real confidence. And real confidence does not need to defend itself at every moment. It listens, it reflects, and chooses to respond. You cannot always agree with everybody.
I like that. So I'm allowed to say, I can say, let me think about it.
Yeah, you have a fair point. Yeah, I get it. Let me digest that. Let me think about it.
We think because we have to like respond quickly, everything.
Yeah.
And we gotta please everyone else, right? So that's why we just tend to say, oh, I gotta get an answer right now. I gotta say it right now. I gotta respond.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay to say, let me think about it.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to.
This shows control, real confidence doesn't have to defend itself at every moment. It just listens, reflects, and says, okay, I get this, and chooses to respond later, or not to at all.
I will nurture that attitude.
Okay, that's a good one. Nurture that attitude.
Learn from Tessa-Marie. Okay, so 11. I don't have enough fingers.
When you are given an opportunity, somebody give you a chance to do something, you give an opportunity. Do not downplay yourself. Don't say, I will try. I will try is just so that you're coming into it very weak. Or I am not sure. So I will try and I'm not sure is, oh, well, that's silly. Say, I will handle it. You don't have to say it loudly. You don't have to say it to impress anyone, but as a commitment to yourself, because growth does not come from waiting until you really feel good about it or when you feel ready. It comes from stepping forward anyway. It's like, you're afraid to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to step in and do this. And you will find out that the commitment you made to do that is going to help you grow, and you'll be stronger and you'll be better at it. So if somebody gives you an opportunity to run a meeting and you look at the situation and say, oh my God, why me? I don't think I have it. I don't know what to do. You give it to somebody else. You're downplaying yourself. You're making yourself less than you are. Just look at it and say, you know what? I will handle it. You don't have to say it loudly, and you do not have to impress anyone. You just have to handle it, do your best, but as a commitment to yourself. Because when you do that, you get growth. And that does not mean that, you have to wait until you know how to do it to say, I can do it. Just say, I will handle it. I can do it. And say, okay, I'm going to do it. You're making a commitment, because growth does not come from waiting until you're ready or you know all the answers. It comes from stepping forward anyway and saying, count me in. So
I like it. Like you said it before, like your words shapes who you are.
It does.
Yeah. So it's saying, I will handle it. There's no uncertain in the future, but it's funny things. as I say that so many times, it's practicing. And then eventually I noticed myself, I'm going to be able to do it. I could do it.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah, because you're in it. You've decided, I'm stepping in.
Wow, we got to really
I'm
watch
stepping
while
forward. Yeah, because I say I will handle it. You don't have to say it loud. You don't have to impress anybody. But as a commitment to yourself, because growth does not come from waiting until you're ready. It comes sometimes when you jump in and you cannot swim. I cannot really swim, but I can paddle myself to shore.
Yes.
And that's a good sign.
Yeah.
But if you're waiting until you can swim the length of the pool to enjoy a swim, then you'll never happen.
Never happen.
So.
Yeah, here is like, can I say a quick example? So the lady I know, she's like it's 60 years old, but decided having braces, right? Her teeth. So she told me that when my brace is done, right, I can start YouTube channel. That was like 3 years ago. But I told her that if you really want to start YouTube channel, why don't you start now? Don't worry about until your brace is done, right? Just to start. If she wants to do channel, just to start. She doesn't have to show her face. She can.
She can use that. Hey, I am 60.
Yeah, she can
braces.
use that. She can use that one too,
Yeah.
right? But if she's not really comfortable, she can just use the screen, the whiteboard or whatever.
Yeah.
But she can also just use a voice.
Yeah.
So what I want to say is there are a lot of people. They said one day when this one is done, maybe, and then never started. 3 years later, what's going to happen? Maybe YouTube is going to be gone, or she might want to do
something else
or
and
she
regret
doesn't
that.
feel it. Regret that too,
that.
right?
A lot of people say, "Oh, you know, Tessa-Marie, as soon as I get a better job, I will start saving." And I go,
Just start saving. What?
as
How much?
soon as I get $1.75, that's this girl here.
Yeah.
Tessa-Marie, as soon as I get a raise, I'm going to start saving. As soon as I get my finances together, I'll come to you. But that's what I do. I help you get it together. So a lot of people act that way.
Yes.
And that is so wrong. You cannot wait for something to make you do something. And it's always something outside of them.
Yes. Always outside.
It's not from the core, not from inside.
Yeah.
I will do this, as soon as I get a car. I will do this as soon as I get a house.
Or my case was, that's so many years ago, I'm going to start making video, right, when my husband allowed me to do it.
Yeah.
And I just like, one day I realized that, like, how stupid is that, right?
Yeah.
I was just using him because I wasn't confident enough.
That's right.
At all. Or I was so afraid of myself, right?
Yeah.
But now I just like, I'm so glad I didn't always keep saying for 3 and 5 years.
Yeah.
Because one day I realized that I'm using him as an excuse.
For not doing what I want to do.
Like if she's just gave me a like wrong face when I start filming, he just like, what the hell is she doing? Who cares? Because I want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do it, right?
It's me. It's me that wants to do it.
Yeah.
We have a habit, especially women, and a lot of men too, that we allow what other people do or say to affect what we do and say.
We just let the
other people's do and say affect what we do and say and when we do and say it.
Yeah.
And they never ask us what should they do or say. They just do and say what they want. But we are using them as an excuse for not stepping forward and taking charge of our life and our destiny.
Well, say, like, like from now on, we can do it. We can say, I will handle it. And then think about 1% action. What can you do? Start from today.
Yeah.
Small. Start small.
Start small. What are you going to do? I'm going to learn how to I'm opening a YouTube channel. I'm going to start.
Yep.
I'm going to know the information I need to put together so when I sit to do it, I have it. What is your action plan?
Yep. Small is good.
Yeah, just take one small step towards the determination. What is my action plan?
It's like baby steps.
Yeah, one at a time.
Yep. Well,
you cannot build a brick wall with 100 bricks at the same time. It's always one brick at a time.
here's an example. And then me, you, and Belinda were the only 3 people that done 100 YouTube, Instagram live.
Yeah.
You remember? Like we showed up.
And we did that.
Yeah, did them. And we're still 3 of us. We're still producing videos consistently.
Consistently, we're on it.
Yeah.
And we haven't stopped. And people judge, they may have opinions, but that is them, and it's outside of us. It's outside of me, it's outside of Yuko, outside of Belinda. We do what is our core. We want to do it, we step up, and we do it. So we get the opportunity to do this video, to do this thing, we jump in.
Yeah. It was, even if it was a messy at the beginning.
Oh yeah, it was so messy. You don't want to be there. We had our Sunday self-care show, and that's going, it's 6 years this year.
6 years, yeah.
And we do it every other Sunday, unless we have things for family and friends and holidays. But we enjoy doing it. Before, we were doing it every Sunday. It was good because it gave us the practice.
Practice, yeah.
And we're consistent.
Yeah.
We were talking to somebody today at the door who came to see me, and she actually said, as soon as I feel good, I do something and I feel good, I stop. She's not consistent. I feel good every day and I keep doing the same thing so I can feel good every day. It's like you lost the weight, but you didn't eat carbs, you didn't eat as much carb, you did exercise every day, you drank a lot of water, you did all those wonderful things. And now, because you come to the point where you are, you stop. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah. We reach the goal, right? Ideal weight, and then we stop. And what's going to happen?
Yeah.
We go back.
You go right back to
or
where
even worse.
Worse and even more.
Even more.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you. So number
12.
12.
Okay. When ending a conversation, don't be careless. Most people end interactions without thinking. But a simple, I appreciate your time. It was good speaking with you. I love you. Leaves a lasting impression. I love the conversation we had today. So most people just say, bye, okay, bye, talk to you later. It could be family, it could be friend. It's nice to say to that person, I appreciate your time today. It was good speaking with you. And if it's somebody you're close to, because most people do not like the word love, but you can say, I love you, because you really love them. And it's good to express that. It's not only has to do with romance that you can use the word love. That leaves a lasting impression. The person will say, you know what? I had this wonderful conversation with Yuko. And at the end of the conversation, she said to me, you know, I appreciate your time that you gave me today. It was such a good feeling talking to you. And I love you. I love that we got this opportunity. That makes that person feel good to the point where they will share it with somebody else. And that's what's important.
Yes, it's important. Like, we tend to forget that even if, like, family, before they leave the house, you know, we forgot to say, I love you, because maybe kind of not embarrassing, but we're just, we say that. You know, we know it, but I find it's very important.
I think it's very important to tell the people you love that you do love them.
Yeah.
I love you. At the end of the conversation, have a great night. I really appreciate our conversation. It was so much fun. My friend Colin said to me, her grandchildren said, I know when you've been talking to Tessa-Marie. And she says, how? She said, you get off the phone and you're laughing. You hang up the phone and you're still laughing. And then there's some people you talk to and you can just tell you had enough. So yes, so it's good to say. And she said, you know what? I really appreciate talking to you every day. She tells me that all the time, and I tell her so too. And that's important.
Wow, that's nice. If the more people in this world, like you have a conversation, you and Colleen, the world will be different.
Yeah, but I was shocked this afternoon when you said to the lady,
what did I say?
You said, do you smile often? No.
That was honest question.
That you should say
because I'm not criticizing, but because her lips are like
down,
right, most of the time. So I just like, I don't know her muscles working or not, going like that.
She just said, "Do you smile often?" The lady went, "No," and I went.
That was rude. Sorry.
It wasn't rude. It was really sad because she had a list of complaints that we needed to hire a dump truck to take it to the dump. It was that many. Everything was being done to her, and it was just terrible. So anyway, and it was, but that I didn't say anything. I go, So she said no. Like, and I go, what can we do with that one? Thanks, you go.
You're welcome. But she, I hope she's gonna say "I love you" to her when she look at herself in the mirror.
Yeah, right.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
We should have given homework.
We did. We tell her to write. I don't know.
Okay.
So she was grateful.
Okay, that's good. Sweet. All right.
Last one.
Last one. Wow. Already? So
Yeah.
number 13.
Okay. When someone shares a problem, don't rush to fix it. Don't say it's not a big deal. Instead, say, I understand that. Sounds challenging, difficult, because not every problem needs a solution right away. Sometimes people just need to be heard. Being present is a form of strength. And that is exactly what Yuko and I did today with that lady. She had a problem and we couldn't fix it. We know that. So it just, all I think I said to her is that, wow, this is difficult, this is challenging, because it was. She is in constant pain, because not every problem can be solved right away. We did say something she could do, but she's already made up her mind that the world is falling apart and she's falling all on her head.
She was living in that world already,
Oh,
by
yeah.
choice.
Yeah, there was no way out of it.
Yes.
And even to the point where she just, when you said one thing, she said something opposite. So you know there was going to be a tug of war. Why did you ask that? So sometimes people just need to be heard. So we realized is just listen to her, we're present for her, and the little things we offered, if she took any of them, that will give her some strength to manage what she's experiencing. So it's not every problem that somebody comes to you with that you can fix. And it certainly is not something that is able to be fixed in 1 hour the same day. Sometimes you have to just listen, let them empty themselves, and then hopefully, if they heard 2 words out of you, is keep going. Like she herself diagnosed her problem. She said, low battery. She said she is not consistent. She admitted that she's not consistent. And you know, and I know, and we all know, it's consistency that breeds success.
I love that.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Breeds.
Hope she's gonna put castor oil every day, every moment. I
Yeah,
hope
right.
she's gonna have castor oil in every room.
Yeah, right. I don't
was
think so.
really good
That would
timing,
have
though.
been, yeah, that was a perfect experience.
Perfect experience. But so 13.
Yeah. So my message to all of us is master your words and you begin to master yourself. Speech is not just communication. It is a reflection of your discipline, your awareness, and your inner control. We may not be able to control everything that happens to us, but we certainly can control how we respond. Our words are that response. So slow down when we speak. Choose carefully. Remove what is unnecessary, because over time, the way you speak becomes your presence, and your presence shapes the life you live. Can I repeat that?
I love that. Thank you so much,
So,
Tessa-Marie.
yeah, so
Yes. So, you guys watching this video, so what part was really resonate with you? Or you have similar story, or which ones then you want to use it right away to improve your life after watching Tessa-Marie's video, right? So just put in a comment and we will want to hear your story. We want to read your comment. Okay,
Yep.
there you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so more of these videos go out to others, and share with someone that you know that would benefit from any one of those 13 things. And so there is power in our words. Our words are never neutral. Have a great day.
All right, have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you.